Hey guys, Foxitor here. Today I'm gonna explain what is the easiest way to get a Calamity. The gameplay in the background is irrelevant, but what is a Calamity? The Calamity challenge is a dog ops challenge, and basically you have to kill the entire enemy team, existing of at least 6 players, with a specialist weapon within a short period of time. So how are we gonna do this? For the game mode we're gonna play ground war, because the enemy team is gonna exist of max 9 people, so that's 3 more than you have to get, so the chances of you getting a Calamity is way bigger, so you only have to kill 6 of them. Preferably ground war safeguard, because the spawns don't flip, and that will come in handy with our strategy. But for the class setup you want overclock on, so you can get your specialist weapon more often in a single game, and you have a few choices for the specialist weapon, which are good for the Calamities. So the first one are the spikes, and the spikes are amazing if you are in close range, and this is how I got my first Calamity. I will show it in the background.
You have a nice fucking day.
So that's why the spikes are so good. Another choice you can pick is the Tempest, and why is the Tempest so good? That's because it arcs to nearby enemies. It arcs the electricity to nearby enemies and it will kill them. So if you shoot someone and there are some enemies around them, which is usually what is in Safeguard, you will get more kills with only one shot. But the one thing is, you will have to be accurate, because you don't have a lot of shots with the Tempest, so you have to watch your shots. If you are an accurate player, the Scythe is another good choice too. But why do you have to be accurate? That's because they reduce the ammo count from 120 rounds to 100 rounds. So yeah, you will have to watch your ammo count. And last but surely not least, the Purifier. The Purifier is godly for getting Calamities. Why? Because you can just spin in circles and fire the Purifier. That's how good it is. You don't have to aim, you only have to touch them once with one flame and they will die. And that's why the Purifier is so good for Calamities. So some score streaks you might want to have. The UAV only is very good, because then you know where enemies are. I don't think the Hater is something you will get very quick in Safeguard, so that's why I just only put UAV on. So for our tactics, you are playing ground war Safeguard. Safeguard is the best. And why? Because the spawns don't flip, and that's very good for spawn trapping, which is what we are going to do. That is our main tactic, spawn trapping. And what are the best times to spawn trap? That's at the beginning of the round, when they need to escort, when the enemy need to escort, and at the end of the round when you need to escort. And why is this so good? That is because then they are all at one point, and that is when they are all at the robot. That's when they are still spawning in the back of the map. So that's a really fortunate situation. So if you want to spawn trap, you don't want to just jump in the middle of their spawn, because they will spawn all around you and you will lose control. You want to know where they spawn, because if you don't know, they will just spawn. You will push their spawns too hard and they will spawn a little bit behind you, and that is when you will lose control. So you don't have to just kill 6 enemies. You will have to kill 6 enemies within a short period of time. If you leave too much time in between kills, it won't count. So you need to keep searching for enemies, because if the time between kills is too long, it won't count. It also won't count if you get 6 enemies, but you killed one enemy twice, so you don't have 6 different enemies. And that's very important for this challenge, and that's why ground war is so good, because there are 9 enemies in total. You have a bigger chance of killing 6 different enemies. So these were all my tips on how to get easy Calamities. The previous video was on how to maintain longer score streaks, and the next video, I don't know what it's going to be about. If you have any tips for me, please leave them in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.